The beat go off? Hey. Hey, I up it, then my heat go off? Bang! I heard.
Y'all be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter, because the closer we get to NBA 2K20, the more likely I will do an NBA 2K20 giveaway for my day ones. Now, last year, the NBA 2K19 Anniversary Edition dropped September 7th, 4 days early than the Standard Edition that dropped September 11th. This year, NBA 2K20 is dropping down September 6th, so we can pretty much assume that the standard release date will be September 10th. That'll be 4 days after the Legend Edition on a Tuesday. Now, I know a lot of people debate whether they want to get the Standard Edition or they want to get the Legend Edition. Now, I'm going to give you my opinion on that, and there are definitely more official pre-order details to come regarding that. But what it really comes down to for a lot of players is that we want to play the game early. You know, we don't want to fall behind. We don't want to get the game on Tuesday. Well, some of us don't want to wait till Tuesday where players already have badges. They're already in the park. They already know how to play the game. You want to get their head start. So 2K knows how to capitalize on that opportunity by dropping a Legend Edition, Anniversary Edition, and allowing you to play the game early. Because a lot of us, if that wasn't the case, a lot of us would just straight up buy VC instead of buying the Legend Edition or the Anniversary Edition. Now, there are people who like to buy those certain editions for the cover athlete. I was one of those for 2K17 when Kobe was on the Legend Edition cover, so I had to have that. But that's pretty much the biggest difference is in the Legend Edition, you get to play the game early. Now, of course, you're going to get more VC and all those other incentives. Now, that is the major pro to the game, especially if you get the game early. You know, people like me, I need to get the game early to see what kind of glitches I can find in the game. See how I can get VC the fastest so I can let y'all know, keep y'all posted. Because y'all know when the new 2Ks come out, it's straight plug season. I got to have all the glitches y'all need for VC, rep-up methods, getting cap upgrades, attributes, all that type of stuff. Anything I could possibly help y'all out, whether it's clothes, animations, anything. I take that time to learn as quickly as possible and test certain things out. Now, at the same time, a lot of things in the game are not working as they should. So, in a sense, the people who are playing early are kind of testing the game for 2K so they can figure things out and get things patched up before they actually release the game. So, it is more likely that maybe the patches won't come super quick after, you know, the Legend Edition, but once they do find the things that are wrong in the game, they will definitely be quick to patch major glitches in the game regarding attribute upgrades, regarding getting my progress on your rep and all that type of things. Because if everybody broke the game and had high overalls in the first week, you know what I'm saying, that'd be a major issue with 2K. They can't, you know, I don't know what they would do about that. Some people might get banned early on, but why would they ban somebody that early in the year? That'd be pretty crazy, especially if it's a permanent ban. That's just way too early in the year. Probably a reset y'all my players, reset y'all rep or something. But that's pretty much why they do so. There is an advantage to waiting to that Tuesday, because some of y'all, you know, there's gonna be a lot of upgrades. A lot of builds are gonna be overpowered or underpowered for that matter. A lot of badges may be overpowered or underpowered. A lot of builds are gonna need a lot of nerfs. A lot of builds are gonna need a lot of buffs. So when that first comes out, that's how you figure things out. Some builds are gonna be crazy fast. They gotta figure stuff out. They have to balance the game. That's what it pretty much comes down to. That 4 days we playing early helps them find some balance in the game, and we can go out there and find our advantages. Now, that does kind of come at a cost to us too, because we'll create our players early. We'll kind of already have our players grinded up those 4 days, and then they make these changes to the certain builds, certain players, and we've already invested our time playing the game. Because I know me personally, when 2K first comes out, I spend a lot of time in the game getting badges and whatnot. So when I get nerfed and I can see the difference in the park, it's kind of disappointing, because, you know, you have this high expectation that your players going to hoop. But at the same time, I completely understand why you don't want some builds to be overpowered and cheesy. You know, that's the game definitely does need some balance. Like this year, I always emphasize how when the game first came out, the shot creators were crazy. They were ridiculous. They would like almost never miss. It was almost no matter what kind of jump shot you had, bro. If you had the difficult shots Hall of Fame, you had the mid-range deadeye, you were pretty much deadly out there. I mean, shot creators are still deadly, but they are not like they were at first. I mean, you can pretty much hit fadeaways on the two score the whole entire game, and there was nothing the defender could do about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, think of it this way: when you first get the game, the lockdowns aren't really lockdowns. If you go against lockdowns, they don't have no badges. they're not going to have Hall of Fame badges yet, you know. It's going to be easier to get scoring badges than defensive badges. I admit that. So it's going to be easier to score on people as well, especially if you get the game early. And then when Tuesday come around, when the standard edition come out, people just not get the game. Okay, they might get to 85 overall or the highest overall that they can, but they're not going to have no badges. And a lot of people will try to go straight to the park. And you mean to tell me I'll be able to have my badges because I played all throughout the Legend Edition release, have my badges, have a solid overall, then I can play 60 overalls on that Tuesday, and it's how people get their record up when the game first come out, you know. So that's why a lot of people have really good records when the game first comes out, because, you know, it's going to be a lot of scrubs on the game. People do not know how to play the game. That is a huge advantage. You know, that is a huge advantage. You can't just hop on 2K19 or 2K20 and think it's going to be the same, you know, because it's not. Now, if you're already good at 2K19, then you'll likely be good at 2K20 as well. But you still have to get used to playing the game. You got to get used to the feel of the game, the feel of the players. You got to find your jump shot. You got to find your dribble moves, the animations. You can find all that type of stuff within those 4 days. Now, that's not goes to say that, you know, people, you can't, if you get it on Tuesday, you can watch people play the game. You can see what they do. You can study the game. When the game comes out, you're going to already know. But that gives you a plus as well, because you can kind of see what builds you like to see, what people think about certain builds. So there's an advantage in both of them, but it just depends on which way you want to take it. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and turn those notifications on. Until next time, man, Dinsky out.